You took a picture of it. All right, good, Chevelle. Using the technology. Wonderful. All right, I'm recording it as well, benefit of my viewers. So if they want access to the recorded version, they'll get access to it. All right. So, all right, let's move on to the next part of the question now. Let's clear that. Okay. Now, once again, this is the 2017 past paper question. All right. Can somebody else read the question for me? Nicole, I haven't heard a word from you. Can you now, can you read for me, please? Nicole, good night. Nicole, can you read the thing for me, please, Nicole?
Part of the carbon
All right.
dioxide.
Yes, Nicole, go ahead.
Figure to show the part of the carbon cycle.
Okay, so figure 2 shows the part of the carbon cycle. All right. Part 1. Can you read part 1 for me, please? Okay.
What is the stage?
Yeah, at what stage of the cycle does carbon dioxide enter the food again?
At what
Food chain,
stage?
sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
At what stage in the cycle does the carbon dioxide enter the food?
Combustion. Yes, sir.
Combustion. That's what you said earlier?
Yeah.
Okay, that's your answer. Anybody else? At what stage in the cycle does the carbon cycle enter the food?
Green plant.
You said photosynthesis or green plants. All right. I heard carbon cycle. I heard combustion. I heard photosynthesis. What about Nicole and Trudy?
Sir, is it the dark stage?
Well, you see the dark stage on the carbon cycle? No, you don't.
Shoot.
No, you don't. You have to use the eyes. 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 So what you said, Trudy, Nicole? I'm waiting on Trudy and Nicole to give me an answer. I'm waiting on Trudy and Nicole to give me an answer. Hmm? At what
Sir, my
stage?
answer is combustion.
Your answer is combustion. Okay. So 2 persons are combustion, 1 person say the photosynthesis. Who's next? Nicole, what you say? Nicole, what's your response? All right. Nicole doesn't want the answer. Well, the correct answer is photosynthesis. Very good, Chevelle. Now, what is the key? What is the key in part 1? What's the key in that statement that you should have used to unlock the answer? What's the key?
Enter.
No. Try again. That's not the key. Try again.
Sir, what was the question again?
What is the key in the question that you could use to unlock the answer?
You look the carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, and you look where the arrows are pointing to see where it starts from.
That's what you're using. So
Yes,
Chevrolet.
sir.
Okay, so Chevrolet. Mute your mic, Chevrolet. Mute your mic. Good. So Chevrolet is saying that she's using the arrows in the diagram. But note I did not say anything about the diagram. I said the question, part one. What is the key in part one of the question that you could use to unlock the answer? It is right there in front of you.
Cycle.
Carbon cycle, no Trudy. You see, when you guys are doing partial questions, it's not about just reading them and looking for the answers, whether Googling or write an answer or textbook or whatever. No, you have to learn to manipulate the questions. And that's why I use a little time here to manipulate the questions. But you have to learn how to do that. The next thing, when you write the wrong answer. But let me give you an idea though. Let me give you an idea. Let I give you an idea. Food chain. Food chain is what you would use. Right? Food chain is what you'd use. You understand?
Oh, yeah. Because the animals eat the green plant and the...
Exactly. The food chain. Right? The answer is photosynthesis enough. But remember that the stage, at what stage in the cycle does carbon dioxide enter the food chain? I remember I said the green plants would have been what part of the food chain? Truly, any of you answer the question.
The
Green plant. They?
producer.
Yes, Alia. Producers. And it's the producers that start the food chain. So evidently it would have been what? Photosynthesis. All right? Okay. What about the other part of the question? At what stage in the cycle are... Can somebody read that part for me, please?
At what stage in the cycle are humans having a major effect on the carbon cycle?
And notice at what stage of the cycle, yeah, mute your mic, please. At what stage of the cycle are humans having a major effect on the carbon cycle? So guess what? You realize that they put the word major in all caps. Every letter is capital. That means that they are making an emphasis. They are making an emphasis on the question. That's what they're doing now. They're making an emphasis on the question. No, and they want to be careful. So what would be the question? What would be the answer, I should say? Anybody would like to try?
Is it decomposition?
Decomposition. Well, are you saying to me that the human beings are the ones who carry out the process of decomposition of the organic matter? Are you saying that?
No.
You're not saying that.
But say decomposition
No, it wouldn't be that. It wouldn't be that. Anybody else?
combustion.
Okay. All right. You have to be. All right. You have to be convincing and tell me why you think it's combustion.
Combustion is the burning substance in the presence,
Yeah, but the question asks at what stage is human making a major? Why would you say combustion is the major effect on the carbon cycle? Sorry, the carbon cycle.
Because human beings make oil refineries.
Because human beings make oil refineries.
Mm-hmm.
Sir,
Yeah, all right.
I think it's because at that stage all the carbon is all the carbon is in the atmosphere at that time, so it affects
All the
humans.
carbon is in the atmosphere at that
It's
time.
released in the yeah.
Okay. 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 So you are saying combustion.
Sir, I'm saying combustion.
Okay. Truly, Nicole, you have a different response. Nicole, I'm not hearing a word from you. Yes, Nicole, go ahead. Go ahead, Nicole, go ahead.
I don't have anything to say.
All right, then, no problem, ma'am. All right, combustion is correct. Combustion is correct because, but why is it actually major? If you recognize that um, when we respire normally, there is no major thing really. That's natural. But the combustion is major. Why? Because when these persons burn their fossil fuels, and when you have the factories emitting um, compounds with carbon in it, and when you have the cars emitting compounds with carbon in it, that both of those areas fall under combustion. And then you know that these form of source of pollution affects the atmosphere in terms of global warming. So of course that's why it is a major effect on the carbon cycle. All right. So you're correct when you said combustion. All right. So we're moving on to our next part of the question. Can somebody read that part of the question for me, please? Who can I ask to be my reader?
Farmers wants to improve the nitrogen content of his farmland. State two reason why it is important for plants to have adequate amount of nitrogen.
Okay. Anybody want to attempt to answer that question? Anybody wants to attempt to answer that question? Anybody? Hmm? Anybody wants to attempt to answer that question?
Sir,
Yes, Trudy, go ahead.
I think because nitrogen do the plant protein something like that.
All right, nitrogen to plants, protein, that's one. The plants get protein from nitrogen, and therefore, the plants need protein to grow. So that's one reason, because of the amino acids. But there's another reason. Anybody have another reason to give apart from that one? Anybody? Nobody else? I heard from Trudy. We have 10 minutes remaining in this session, folks. And for my viewers in Facebook land, um, for each of our sessions, we have 40 minutes interval. So at the end of each session, then you're able to re-log in. I'm not sure if you guys are seeing the slides, or you're just seeing the first part of the slide. You're not seeing the slideshow itself, but you'll have access to it at the end of our class. So don't worry yourself. All right. Now we'll allow you guys to join our class next week. 'Cause we, all right. Anybody have the answer?
Nope.
Okay. The other answer is now. I don't know if you're aware of the fact that the plants use nitrogen to make chlorophyll. So the production of chlorophyll is associated with the presence of nitrogen in the plant. Now you know that without chlorophyll, the plant will not be able to photosynthesize. Can anyone tell me why?
Chlorophyll is a green pigment in plant.
You are saying that because chlorophyll is a green pigment in the plant. No, that is not a sufficient answer. That's a vague response.
The chlorophyll stores the energy
The
that the plant
chlorophyll,
uses to make food.
exactly. That is even. You heard Chevel response earlier.
No?
Chevel, earlier. Chevel, could you repeat yourself, please?
Chlorophyll, sorry, chlorophyll stores the energy that the plants use to make it food.
Exactly. You heard her now?
I break up. I've been not really hear nothing. This.
Oh, well, what she said. Trudy, you heard her?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then. All right. What she said is that the chlorophyll uses the is what actually absorb the sunlight, the energy really, for the plants to make food. And that's why nitrogen is important because if the nitrogen is not there, then there will be no production of the chlorophyll. If there's no chlorophyll, there will be nothing in the plant to absorb the heat energy from sunlight so that the plant could make food. And that's basically it. All right. So
Okay.
good. So that is the two answers then. One, to contribute to the production of amino acids, and two, to contribute to the production of chlorophyll. All right. Next part of the question. Name two parts of bacteria, sorry, two types of bacteria which provide nitrogen when present in soil. Name two types of bacteria which provide nitrogen when present in soil. Anybody have an answer? Is even one you can name? You should know it.
Sir, I remember one. The nitrate fixing bacteria.
Exactly. The nitrate fixing bacteria. Very good. Anybody have a different answer? Anybody have a different answer? Hmm.
I have nitrogen fixing bacteria and nitrifying bacteria.
Nitro what?
Nitrifying.
Nitrifying bacteria. Okay. All right. You can use those two. Nitrifying bacteria, nitrofixing bacteria. One of the same. And then of course you have the one that does the decomposition of the waste matter from both animals and plants, right? All right, so let us continue.
Niger fixed on what?
Nitrifying and nitrogen fixing bacteria. All right, so let us continue from here. Anybody, you guys write down the questions already?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let me move on from here. All right, so we'll be looking at some study tips for this. So that couple slides just showed you exactly what your possible questions are like, right? And you see the importance of doing your assignments so they can be marked. At least you have an idea what questions are like, what the challenging questions are like, and the importance of following my instructions when I give you the instructions. All right. If you guys want, just as though snow falls in summer, and you know that is not so, right? Don't expect to be given a passing grade if you're not prepared for it. All right.